Okay, and we're recording. So, hi there, my name is Sandra Mateo, and I am the face behind the Fashion Entrepreneur Club. So, if you've never seen me or you don't know anything about me, I wanted to come in and introduce myself. I am a fashion stylist. I work as a stylist, putting wardrobe together, styling, dressing models for fashion shows, for photo shoots, for events. And I also work one-on-one with different people to help them with their wardrobe on everyday life or for specific events or vacations and that kind of thing. And I also have another side of the business, which is the Fashion Entrepreneur Club, where I work with fashion entrepreneurs one-on-one and also in our membership, and I help them grow their fashion businesses. We do this through inspiration and support and knowledge, classes, tips, all kinds of good content to help them move forward and build great successful fashion businesses. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about this challenge that we're doing starting August, which is the 30-day the free 30-day mindset challenge. And if you are a fashion entrepreneur, maybe you're a stylist like myself, maybe you're a fashion designer, maybe you're a makeup artist, a hairstylist, maybe you have a fashion blog, whatever it is that you do within the fashion industry. And if you are in a situation where you're putting in the hours, you're trying the strategies, you're working really hard, but you feel like there's something out there that is not letting you achieve the success that you want. You're moving forward, you're making more money, you're working harder, but you're really not getting to the place where you want to get. And you're like, what's happening? Who do I need to hire? What do I need to do? And I have to say that most of the time when this happens is because there is something that it's getting in the way, and there's something that it's stopping you from making the progress that you really need to make. And sadly, most of the time that person or that something is you. There's just something about you not allowing yourself to do the things that you need to do to make the progress that you want to make. And to give you an example and make this like tangible, it's, let's say you're a fashion designer, right? And you have a goal of getting into more boutiques in this city, right? And you're trying to do it, but the days go by, the months go by, and you're not, you are getting in more boutiques, but you're not getting the success that you would like to. You're not in as many stores as you would like to. And I ask you, what are you doing? What are you doing to make that possible? And you may be doing a lot of things. Maybe you are making phone calls, maybe you're setting appointments, maybe you're collaborating with people to be on a podcast to tell them about your brand, maybe you're writing blog posts, doing social media, doing all the crazy things that we need to do as entrepreneurs to move forward in our businesses. But I have to tell you something. What would happen if for just a week, right, 5 days in a row, you just do one thing that is gonna take you from that place where you're right now, where you have so many stores carrying your brand, right, to the amount of stores that you really want their goal, to carry your brand. What would you do? What is the one thing that you can do to make sure that happens in 30 days, in a week, in a month, right? What is the one thing? Perhaps if you would just sit down and make the phone call and get the appointment and be in front of the boutique owner and tell them what your brand is all about and what you do, if you would do that consistently every day for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe you would reach that goal so much sooner. And maybe you can change your whole business, your whole everything, because you focus your attention in that thing. So let me ask you, what is stopping you from doing that? If I'm just telling you this right now and you're like, yeah, if I just really would just do that one thing, like just calling people, meeting with people and just telling them, and do that all the time, I would close more accounts, I would be in more stores, and I would really achieve my goal really soon. So what's stopping you from doing that? nothing's stopping you. Maybe you're like, oh, but I have to do social media, and I have to do these podcasts, and I have to, and I'm not saying that doing the podcast is bad or doing social media is bad. It's just that if you would really focus and you would get out of the way and you'll be like, this is what I'm doing and I'm achieving my goal really quick, then you would achieve your goal really quick. And that's the difference between the entrepreneurs who are very successful and the entrepreneurs who are struggling. We're just distracting ourselves with all these different activities that make us feel busy, that make us feel like we're doing something productive and not getting to the result as fast as we want to. So we really want the result really badly, but we're not doing the thing that would take us to the result. And I think all of this happens because of all this mental stuff that we have going on in our heads. It's just things that are going in there talking to us and stopping us from taking that action. What is stopping you from just grabbing the phone and having those conversations? What is stopping you from visiting those people in person and having that conversation? It's something actually that is really simple, and the result it's immediate. So why are you putting all this stuff in between that is making you tired, that is making you sometimes be like, I can't do this stuff anymore? What is stopping you from doing that? So my goal with this challenge is to kind of go through all those crazy things that are happening in our heads that might be stopping us from getting those results that we really want. And I'm not immune to this. This happens to me all the time, and I have to be like, hey, why I'm not just doing this? Why I'm just not going for it? And then I discover that there's something in my head, something that I'm telling myself, a story some people call it, right? That you're telling yourself that maybe you should wait to do this, oh maybe you should, and all of that stuff is just excuses, all excuses. So if you feel like you're really working hard and you're doing everything you can and somehow something is not clicking, something is getting in the way, that you need that mindset shift, right? I invite you to join us for 30 days for free inside the group, and talk about these things and just figure out what it's really holding you back and what's stopping you from getting those results that you really, really want, that you really, really need. If you would do that, if you really focus your attention on the things that you really have to do, your list becomes really, really short, and your results become really, really big, and it would change everything. What would happen if that week you just did the thing that you need to do? How much more money you would create, how much more people you could hire to help you, how much more less stress you have in your life because of that. So so what we're gonna do is just get together and for 30 days and just bust these limiting beliefs or myths or things that are just getting in the way of us moving forward. And you're super welcome to join us. I am gonna leave a list below if you want to register. Even if you are inside our Facebook group, I recommend you register because we are gonna send emails. We're not gonna send emails every day, so don't worry about that, but we are gonna send you emails with certain tools or certain things and things that we're putting together for you that we're just gonna send via email. So if you want to do that, if you want to take advantage of it, you're super welcome to join us. It's for all fashion entrepreneurs who are just trying to get out of their way or figuring out what's happening, what's holding them back. So I'll leave a link below, and tell me what it's holding you back. Tell me what are the things that we need to work on, and give me all the feedback that you want, because we'll include it in the challenge and we'll make sure that we cover it and that we help you get rid of that and move forward. So I think that's all for today. I'll leave a link below, and if you want to join us, we'll be happy to have you. I hope you have an awesome day.